Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Oh, played right into his path. Adeyemi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Danger averted for now.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Rivaldo. He's in space and looking for options. And that should get the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Fernando Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he can clear it away. Mathias Nunes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Martinez. Cleared without complication. Aguirre. Still goalless. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Distributed tidily. Aguirre. Ugarte. Tries to play it through. There's no flag. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to clear it. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Nicely weighted ball. De Nielsen. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try. Barcelona have their second corner now. Rivaldo with the short one. Real chance! And he's following up. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Torres. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, important interception. And this is Rivaldo. Barella. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Torres. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Camavinga. Goulet.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Floated through. Alexander-Arnold. Rosicky. Now it's Rosicky. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. That's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been... And again! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The
referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. It's Rivaldo! Adeyemi. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Barella. And it's Lewis Skelly. That has been cut short. Denilson. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. Barella. Matheus Nunes. Adeyemi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Barella. Denilson. And it's Kane. Denilson. Oh, well measured. Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewis Skelly aims beyond the defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rosicky. Now it's Torres. And it's Barella. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Foden. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Foden.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Goulet. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has left him in a heap. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for the run. Threads one in. It's come to nothing. Rivaldo. Now it's Torres. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Martinez. Bit of an... Oh no, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
El dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, Messi, el dorsal 7.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nice defending, it's got the job done. It's a really well-measured ball. Denilson. Now it's Foden. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass somewhat off target. Brzezinski. Adeyemi. Now it's Martinez. Puyol wins the duel this time. And it's Kane. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Gavi. Always onto this. Big chance, must be! Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That'll be a throw.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 19 será sustituido por
Rivaldo.
el dorsal 21.
Hazard. Paris Saint-Germain moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Rivaldo. And it's Brzezinski. Now it's Rivaldo. Brzezinski. And here's Kane. And here's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 2 minutes to be added on. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! No one. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Martinez claiming the man of the match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Palinia cuts it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter. He's one of the best dribblers in the top flight, and I always say about wingers that if they can marry their technical ability with their great pace, they're on a winner.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the... And he shoots! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Matheus Nunes. Quarter of an hour played. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Palinia.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's through here. Forlan shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Forlan did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And that has left him in a heap. Ferran Torres is onto this. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Matheus Nunes. Ferran Torres. And Luis Skelly. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. And they win it back again. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
He's having a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ferran Torres. Martinelli.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. And that is out of play. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Foden. Christensen. And it's João Palhinha. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And it's Messi. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's cut it out. It's Bellingham. Forlan is having the time of his life here. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Diogo Dalot.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have
Applies the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Big chance! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, important interception. Messi. Martinelli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good ball over the top. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. Martinelli proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him. Well, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Rijkaard has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. He's not got that quite right. Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Gavi gets a foot in here. Now it's Martinelli. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Shifted it to the flank. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out wide. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 17.
Diogo
Mbappe.
Dalot
Number 11.
pops him off in and wins back the ball.
Number
Vinicius
14,
Junior going full
Bellingham.
tilt down the left.
Coming on the field.
And it's Isco.
Number
He
9,
is through here.
Van Nistelrooy.
Can he finish? Sticks it away. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking for the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No way through, so back it comes. Gavi gets it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Mohamed Salah. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! They've scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barella does really well there, he is strong. Luis Skelly. Szoboszlai. So what can they make of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Christensen. And this is Kane. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Foden. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Played into the box. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could be danger here. No way through, so Matheus Nunes! Just a fraction high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Barella. Now it's Kane. Foden receives it in a good position here. Matheus Nunes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And a chance! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Palhinha gathers from the goal kick. It's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a little off target. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Gravenberg.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly.
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisive.
He's through and all alone! Great chance! Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. Adeyemi. Szoboszlai. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical. Just no mistake! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano does well to get it back. Barella. Christensen with the clearance and claimed it back swiftly. João Palhinha.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Foden, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lewis Skelly. And it's Musiala. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Un rappel à l'intention de nos spectateurs. La consommation de boissons n'est autorisée que dans les zones indiquées. Merci.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
He's got away, takes a shot! He's scored! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Barella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of... And the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Canada certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Musiala. And he's away. Look at the space. Decent chance! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barella tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Adeyemi. And it's Timber. Musiala. Musiala looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala. Adeyemi. Nicely weighted ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Foden! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Upamecano to Barella. Now it's Kane. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Adeyemi. Oh, that's nice. Pings it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Lovely bit of skill. Crossed it again. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 27.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
À leur place, le numéro 14.
Musiala,
Messi. Le numéro 23. Le numéro 20.
Gravenberg.
Le numéro 9.
And this
Le
is
numéro
Kane.
4.
And the through ball.
Attention,
Ekitike. Ekitike! João Palhinha. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kane. Barella. And it's Salah. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Saliba gets a foot in here. And no, that was never going to make it. Timber. Timber looking to run onto it. Messi. Now this could be it. It's Kane!
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That ball looks a good one. Szoboszlai. And the counter is on. And this is Kane. This looks promising. Ekitike! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. João Palhinha. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nielsen. That is a brilliant interception.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nielsen. Foden. Matheus Nunes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Matheus Nunes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh no, this does not look good. Foden out towards the flank. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rivaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. Madrid were a team looking for... Rivaldo! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? In by Vinicius Junior. Danger averted for now. Tries to play it through. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has ended up in no man's land. Defending was strong and firm. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Raul plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's picked it up out wide. In again. That's a decent clearance. David Villa. David Villa! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
It's a promising position. There's no flag. Now that is a hefty challenge. And this could be the final action of the first half. Danielson can get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Rivaldo has got himself a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some resolute defending there. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's on it, can he get away? No foul, says the referee. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. And the shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Shoots! David Villa. Danielson. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold. What a throw in. Danielson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking to play him in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Denilson. Foden does really well to win the ball there. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's been caught napping! Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe is onto this. That's beautifully weighted. Ferran Torres! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come up.
Mbappe! No, he's missed it.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. And he was quick to react. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways...
And the shot! Talinha does really well to win the ball there. Barella! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Pirlo with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he shoots! He's scored! And it's Iran who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And they've got rid. Iran are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. And the finish! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Iran are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Forlan has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose, and it's come back out to him. Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Chance! And he's following up! They've done it! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He can get that clear. He's gone for goal. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ferran Torres, taken back almost at once. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Martinez.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee's given a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lobbed in behind, dinked through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2. He's had a shot! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lewis Skelly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Flashes it across. And it's hoisted clear. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Lewis Skelly. Nicely weighted ball. Forlan has it in a wide position. Lewis Skelly. And it's Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Christensen gets rid without sophistication. And Lewis Skelly.
There will be 3
Ferran
minutes
Torres.
added time.
Oh, super find. Martinez. Oh, such a clever touch. Rice. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Torres.
Such good technique.
And he's surging through. Torres. Plenty to aim at. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. And it's half-time here. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Oh, well played, well played. Cafu gets it away. Rice. And this is Torres. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Rodri. Rice. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Barella. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. De Ligt. Pirlo. Now it's Forlan. Rice. Forlan. It's Forlan! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Saliba cuts out the pass, knocks it into space.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, that's been intercepted. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Iran. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 41. Rice. Number 17. Matthias Delict.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Number 11. Mbappe.
It's Figo.
Number 21. Figo.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 2.
Oh, delicate chip through.
Number 23.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Substitutions taking place.
Those
Out towards the flank. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Luis Skelly gets it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And he's there to belt it away. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Adeyemi. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is the big chance. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba gets good distance on it. Can they get him away? He can run onto that. He's found some space. And the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Driving on and making good progress, and claimed it back swiftly. Couldn't squeeze it through.
You can never be short of runners into space.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays it through. No, that's been intercepted. Lewis Skelly.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every... Matches Nunes! Ferran Torres. The cross. Cleared away. Now it's Messi. Now it's Foden. Foden! That's got him rattled. Tries to play it through. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Azar. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewis Skelly. Good ball over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a cute ball. Still goalless. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lewis Skelly. Ferran Torres. No, it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé is in a really good position out wide. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the look. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
It's a promising position. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the pass is intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. He's cut it out. Cannavaro turns back here, probably the best option. Modric. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Foden. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé gets it away. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's one-on-one, surely! And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Les personnes chargées de la sécurité sont priées de se présenter au PC sécurité.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Just the goalkeeper's a big chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the...
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham with the short one. Oh, it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Modric gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's lost his man here. That's an excellent interception.
Van Nistelrooy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the shot! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Decent chance! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So, time
Le
for
numéro
changes
14.
on both sides, actually.
Le numéro
So we
18.
have a breakthrough.
Le numéro
Now,
9.
how will things develop
Le
from
numéro
here?
11. Alors
Lewis
place,
Skelly going
le
full
numéro
tilt down the
22.
left.
Le numéro 13. Hazard.
And he was
Le
quick to
numéro
react.
20. Le numéro 27.
That's exactly what
Le
they
numéro
need to
4.
keep doing.
Attention,
Carry on plugging
changement.
away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
João Palhinha threads one in, chips it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good alertness. Now it's Martinez. Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. He can run onto that. And he's in on goal. Diogo Dalot goes long. Camavinga. Timber gets into some space. Oh, well played, well played. Madrid have their second corner now.
Changement.
They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. That pass isn't the best. Torres gets over and intercepts. Pulisic. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. And here's Messi.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
He might be in
additionnel.
here. Adeyemi. Now it's Martinez. We are into overtime. Looking for the run. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. And Martinez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Ugarte. Looking for the run. Lewis Skelly could try cutting inside here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Martinez. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, that's well spotted. Christensen cuts it out. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Ugarte. Christensen. Foden. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Foot in. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Barella. Beckham. Still goalless at the moment. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Foden. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Maradona. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Costacurta can get it clear. Caceres. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos. Ferran Torres. Gerrard. Torres is herring after that one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Caceres deals with that comfortably. It's a promising position.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maradona. Oh, that's a key interception. Ugarte for Ferran Torres. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Saliba. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Cross to the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence.
Good chance here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. Probing pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Caceres gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Christensen spots it and intercepts. Dink through. Martinez. And he's lost his man here. Now the Ferran Torres!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking to play him in. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's found the way through. Not the most accurate pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Neymar, and it's been played through. Ugarte. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Neymar, decent chance! Foden. And here's Neymar. Now it's Maradona. Has a look and plays it forward. Gerrard. Costa Curta cuts out the pass, and it's slung out wide. Looking for options for movement. It's Maradona! Too close for comfort.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Maradona. Number 19, Beckham. Number 7,
Now it's Haaland.
number 15.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Erling Haaland. Number 23, Messi.
And he
Number
was
3,
alert to it.
Rijkaard. Number 24.
And here's Mohamed
De Bruyne.
Salah.
Number 2.
Oh, he's found support out
Franz
wide.
Beckenbauer.
Caceres
Substitution.
is there, and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Salah. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Back into the middle. Oh, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we
Could be danger here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Mohamed
2
Salah
added minutes has been indicated.
threads one in. And this is Hazard. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. But as you can see, we've already started here. He's picked his way through. Hakimi, well played, important challenge that. Oh, what a mistake! Now the cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Okay, interesting. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Neymar. Adeyemi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. Gets into some space. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Nakata. Lovely, now then. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Beckham, who's short. Lovely ball. There's the shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
The goal scorer after 23 minutes is number 5.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on in the training ground time and time again, and...
Oh, what has happened here? He could be in here, and he shoots! He scores! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's gone direct here. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar, just the keeper to beat, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Beckham. Adeyemi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Neymar. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And it's Lopez. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. He's a sharp little ball here. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. He's being urged to shoot. He's Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. He's had a shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And it's half-time here. Mbappe is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. That gets things going for the second half. Foden. Lewis Skelly. Baresi. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. Van Basten. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Beckham. Neymar. Upamecano cuts it out. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? Nakata. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Lopez. He's going for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Van Basten. Baresi. Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Nakata goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nakata. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gavi. And Aguirre. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ugarte is there and he can pick it up. Beckham running with the ball. Yamal, and he's straight offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Van Basten. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Van Basten. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Beckham. Nicely spread. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! The ball has bounced loose now. Foden. Oh, super find. That has been cut short. And it's Nakata. Aguirre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewis Skelly. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Nakata. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, that's well spotted.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to get it away. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Hoeneß receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's chosen to go back.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. Great vision. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Taken back almost at once. Davids. Mohamed Salah. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kimmich. Bullet. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Gavi. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. And it's Salah. And he's managed to get free. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. He won't be happy with that one. Adeyemi. Hoeneß. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Shevchenko really was.
On the finish! Mohamed Salah. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Always onto this, and he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Aguirre, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko. Valverde. And it's Luis Skelly. And Joao Palhinha. Valverde. Aguirre for Valverde. And it's Salah. Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's lost his man here. Gavi. He's having a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pinches it off him. And it's Salah. Looking to play him in. That's beautifully weighted. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Bergobi. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kimmich, pull it. And this is Shevchenko. Pull it! Lewis Skelly clears. That's a half-decent try. And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. João Palhinha. Martinez. Now it's Lopez. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Beckham. Kimmich, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a searching pass. Picked out brilliant. Takes a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Some resolute defending there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bergobi. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Aguirre cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, super. And the shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palhinha wins the duel this time. Kimmich. Pull it. Now can he find a... And pull it! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Martinez. João Palhinha. Now it's Lopez. Dink through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Shevchenko. João Palhinha. And it's Gavi. Adeyemi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. In with the challenge. Gavi. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's Shevchenko! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Saliba and Lewis Skelly. Adeyemi. And he's being shifted off it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's going to be another one.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique trim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. That's the keeper's ball. Ruben Dias. Petit. Barella. Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bebeto. Raul. Barella. Now Foden. And here's the chance to counter. And he's making progress on the ball. Played in by Foden. Ruben Dias clears it away. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Petit. Can he spark a counter here? Distributed tidily. Now it's Petit. And he's there to get it away. It is a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Foden. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Davids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Aguirre tries to clear. And he's running through. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is a little undercooked. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bebeto. Now there's a... Goes for a shot! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition...
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Bebeto! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ugarte, the most accurate pass. Now it's Foden. Ball looks a good one. And he's away. That's going to go a long way. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Ruben Dias. And this is Bebeto. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? Van Bouten makes the interception. Petit. And this is Bebeto. That's been cut out, well played. Fermin. And it's Barella. Now Ugarte. Lewis Skelly.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Lopez. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's found a way past. Fermin. Now it's Martinez. Adams. Foden. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Martinez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good ball, good take. Lopez. Fermin! Oh, that is very close.
Fermin brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now the delivery. Up he goes! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And the pass is intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Floated through. Van Bouten. That's a sharp pass. Davids. Foden going face to face with his great rival, Ruben Diaz. Now it's Villa. Davids. He's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. Davids. Raul. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lopez. And that could set him on his way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Flings it across. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Ferran Torres. That's a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 16, le numéro 20, le numéro 23, le numéro 9, le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 13.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Le numéro 14.
Casillas claims it without any
Le numéro
fuss.
22, le numéro 27, le numéro
Foden.
4. Changement en cours.
Gets a good foot in there. Played into space. Costa Curta. Raul. Now Davids. Foden. Now it's Raul. Raul. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that was vital. Lobbed in behind. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. Gets into some space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Foden, and that has left him in a heap. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Baresi. Petit. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Foden. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Foden. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. And it's Salah. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Schneider. And it's Nesta. To Bergamy. Ambitious ball here. Schneider. Nagatomo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fermin. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Makaleli. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Makaleli. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for the run. Now it's Van Basten. That'll be a throw. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Great vision. Floated through. And the keeper's... Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to check.
And the finish! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and Del Piano! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Ugarte. Bonucci calmly anticipates. And this is Van Basten. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Makaleli. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a searching pass. Del Piano! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. It's a good-looking delivery. Christensen gets it away. And here's Del Piero. Fermin. Rivaldo. And it's Nagatomo.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Rivaldo. And Makaleli. Bonucci. And it's Rivaldo. He's gone for goal! Nice control. Schneider. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely shaped ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely intercepted. Bonucci.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
It's Bergomi. Eto'o. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Rivaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Defending of the desperate variety. This looks promising. Rivaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Rivaldo. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Played into space. Mohamed Salah. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. Makaleli. Rivaldo. Bergomi. No way through. Ferran Torres. He can run onto that. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ugarte. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Schneider with the short one. Schneider going face to face with his great rival. And they're quick to press. Nagatomo, he rises! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Makalele gathers from the goal kick. And it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Makalele. Here's Nagatomo. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bergomi. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Rivaldo. It's Van Basten! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 16.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Big chance, must be! Van Basten! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Makalele concedes a free kick for that. Martinez, and Martinez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Now, he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball. Nagatomo. Here's a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no match. He's tried one! And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. Bergomi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Makalele. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now that's well seen too. Probing pass. And this is Rivaldo. He's picked his way. Chance! Oh, what has happened this time, surely? Good save. Keeper read that well.
Van Basten really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Might be danger here. Oh, super ball. Oh, Eto'o! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi gets good distance on it. Inter Milan, clearly. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. A header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Thuram. Mbappe, and he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Morocco have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Hakimi shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap.
Nakata! Kante with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's made its way to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nakata. Lovely feet. Conte. Oh, super ball. Flings in a... Oh, smashing header. He will be livid with himself. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Nakata. Nakata running with the ball. Decent chance! Goal! Morocco! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Valverde attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Aimed beyond the defence. Defending was strong and firm.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball. He rises! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, it's... Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
And the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Morocco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cleared away. Mbappe. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Mbappe really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And that has been cleared. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Eder Militao. Rodri. Baresi. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Kante. Luis Skelly does really well to win the ball there. Now then, the ball's come loose. In by Kante. And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Morocco couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
That'll be a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, good driving run, and he's found a way past. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressing high and with purpose. Stood up well to him there. And it's Kimmich. Backward it goes. Bayer. Bayer puts his foot on the gas. Is there any support? He might not need it. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bayer powering forward here. Smoothly does it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bayer takes on his marker.